All right, 612. For each of the problems below, build the given expression on your expression comparison mat using algebra tiles. Then use the simplification strategies of removing zeros and simplifying by removing matching pairs of tiles to determine which side is greater if possible. All right, so since you're doing this at home, you're going to use this E tool. So we're going to go ahead and click on the E tool, and I need to simplify these mats. So a real quick review. So remember that on the same side of the mat, we can always get rid of zero pairs. Like these will be zero pairs. Also, another thing that I can do to get rid of stuff is take the same thing off of both sides. So just a real quick review. On the same side, I can always do zero pairs. Like these would be zero pairs, and I can take them off if they're on the same side. And then on different sides, I can take the same thing. Like I take a positive one from here and a positive one from here. So there's two different ways we can remove tiles. So if I'm going to simplify this, let's see. I'm going to start taking away things from both sides. So I'm going to take a positive one off and a positive one off. I can do another positive one and another positive one. Now I can't take any more positive ones from both sides, so that's done. I could do this. I could take a negative one from both sides. So I'm going to do that. I'm taking the same amount from both pieces. I could also do this. I have some zero pairs on the same side. So I'm going to take the positive x off and the negative x off. And let's see. Oh, I got a zero pair here. So a positive x and a negative x gives me 0. So I can take those off. Let's see. What else can I do? Oh, I have a negative x on this side and a negative x on this side. So as long as I'm taking the same amount of both sides, that's legal. So I take off negative x's. I have another negative x on both sides, so I can take them off. So now when I want to compare which side is bigger, obviously this side is bigger. It has a positive 3 and a negative 1, so I know that this side is greater than this side. So I can put this inequality of greater than down. All right, so that's part A. Part B, they give me this expression, and I'm going to use the mat. So I'm going to click on my tool. And let's see. So now I got to actually put these on the mat. All right, so here's mat A. So I have two groups of x plus 3. So I have an x. And then, so I've got this. So let's make sure we understand how to do this. Oh, I need x plus 3. So here is my x plus 3. Okay, so I've got this group of x plus 3, and that's times 2. So I have two of these groups of x plus 3. So I need another group. So here's another x. Here's another 3. So there is the first part of this expression, two groups of x plus 3. Here's my two groups of x plus 3. And then I need to have a minus 4. So that would be like a plus negative 4. So I'm going to add 4 of these, and I'm going to make them negative. So that goes on there. All right, so I think I got this. So two groups of x plus 3. Here's x plus 3, and there's my two groups of them. And then here is my minus 4. All right, mat B, I have 3 x's. So let's do that. So 3 positive x's. And then I have a negative 1. All right, so I've got a negative 1. And I have minus x, so it'd be like plus a negative x. So let's make it negative. And then I have plus 4, so 4 ones. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so I've got my mat set up. Now I am going to simplify this. So let's see. The first thing I'm going to do is, let's do zero pairs this time. So on the same side, these give me 0, so I can take them off. Here's another set of 0 pairs, so I can take them off. Here's another set of 0 pairs, so I can take them off. Remember, 0 pairs have to be on the same side. And then here's another set of 0 pairs, so I can take them off. Let's see, I got some 0 pairs over here, so let's do that. I have a negative 1 and a positive 1. They're on the same side, so they give me 0. Take them off. Also, I have a positive x and I have a negative x, and so that's a 0 pair. They cancel each other out. Let's see, no more zero pairs. So I can do this now. I have a positive x on this side and a positive x on this side. So this is my second legal way to take things off, where I'm taking the same thing off of both sides. So I can take this and this off. I have another way of doing that. So I have x and x. I'm taking the same thing off of both sides, so I can take them away. I've got some ones on both sides, positive ones, so I can take them off. And then I have another set of positive ones, and so I can take those off. So on this side, this is worth positive 1. I have nothing over here, so that's like 0. So my inequality symbol would look like this. Mat B is larger than mat A, so 0 is less than 1. So I can use this inequality symbol. So we're just practicing how to take things off of our mat once again. On C, all right, we're going to use our tool. Nice thing is this time they've already put stuff on. So let's see. I'm going to need to take things off of here. So I'm going to start with this. I'm going to start taking the same amount off of each side. So that keeps them equal. So I take an x off, take an x off. I have another positive x on both sides, so I can take those off. Let's see. I've got some negative 1s that are the same on both sides, so I can take them off. Another set of negative 1s on both sides, taking off the same thing off of both sides. We're good. Let's see. I have a negative x and I have a negative x. Same on both sides. I can take them off. A positive 1 and a positive 1. I can take them both off. I'm going to do this now. I have a 0 pair. They're on the same side, so I could take them off. I also have a 0 pair here. They give me 0. They're on the same side, so I can take them off. Oh, and actually, I have more 0 pairs. A negative x and a positive x gives me 0. Take them off. And then another set of 0 pairs. I can take them off. So now on this one, I have nothing on this side. I have nothing on this side. So which side is bigger? Well, neither. They're equal to each other. So once again, we're practicing our idea of how I can legally take things off the mats. On the same side, I can do 0 pairs, and then I can also take the same thing if they're on both sides. All right, so that was C. I think we got one more to do. Letter D. All right, so let's see. How do I want to start this? Because it really doesn't matter. I can either do 0 pairs, or I can do things they have in common on both sides. I think I'm going to do what they have common on both sides. So they both have an x. I'm going to take them off. Bring these over a little bit closer. So notice that this side has 3 positive 1s, and this side also has 3 positive 1s. So I can take the same thing off of both sides. I can take 3 positive off of here, and I can take 3 positives off of here. So I'm going to take them off, take them off, take them off. All right. Boy, now I can't do any more simplifying. So let's see. I can't take these off because they're not on the same side, so I can't do 0 pairs. So now I have to make a decision on what side is larger. And the problem is I don't know what x is, and so I really don't know which side is larger. And so I don't know. So I know that this side is worth 4. So I know no matter what, this side is going to be worth 4. But this side, I don't know what's larger because I don't know what this is. If x was a 1, so let's just pretend like each of these is worth 1. Well, then I have positive 3 plus the negative 2, which would give me 1. Then this side's larger. But depending on what x is, if I did this, and I say that x is worth 4, because remember, it can be anything. So x is worth 4. Well, now, what's this worth? So this gives me 12. And this is plus negative 2. So that's 10. Now this side is bigger. So as far as telling what side is bigger, I really can't tell because of these variables right here. So I don't know which is bigger because it depends on what x is. They don't tell me what x is. So on this one, I got to say I don't know which side is bigger because of those variables right here. All right, so a little trick they kind of threw in on that one. All right, so I think we answered everything we needed to on question 12. It was hopefully a good practice to remind us how we can legally take things off of the board.